Dr. Max, extension 456. Dr. Max, extension 456. Dr. Max, extension 456.
You want to tell me why you moved out?
I'm just giving you space.
I don't remember asking for any.
I know. That's why I did it.
At least you're still wearing it.
We both agreed that things just got extremely complicated, all right? The great love of your life just came back from the dead.
Cara, you and me...
And Dixie. You guys need to figure things out, and I don't want to make it harder by hanging around.
I could use a drink myself.
Are you crazy? I know Hayward didn't fix that bad heart of yours.
Hey, what's the worst that could happen? I could die, right? But you don't care. You don't believe I'm your mother anyway. Oh, so you do believe.
I didn't say that.
It's not what you said, it's what you did.
You're right. Who am I to tell anyone not to have a drink?
Cheers.
Don't!
Nice to see that you care about my life, even as you're ruining your own.
You don't get to do this.
Do what?
Pop in and out of my life. Tell me what I can and can't do.
Why? Because you're all grown up now? You're certainly not acting like it.
Dad already gave me the tough love speech.
Well, apparently it's not tough enough.
You see this? This is my choice.
It's not a choice. You call that a choice? What does your son think about that choice?
Leave AJ out of this.
He loves you. You're hurting him. Don't you realize that? Just like you're hurting me and you're hurting Tad?
Leave me alone, too.
Okay. I get it. You're the big man now. Okay, how about this? How about every time you take a drink, I'll take one too. Let's see if you can keep up with me.
Get out of here.
No.
You always end up leaving anyway. So why don't you save us both a lot of grief? Just go.
No. Don't do this, okay? Please don't do this. Don't leave. Don't. You can't. I mean, for one thing, let's not forget the reason we got married in the first place. Man, we can't risk you being deported.
I appreciate that, and if it's okay with you, I would like to continue to keep up appearances. I'd like to, have the mail sent to your home, and I will stop by from time to time.
And do what? Send out Christmas cards together?
Whatever it takes.
This is crazy.
I know.
I mean, for one thing, where are you going to go? Where are you going to stay?
I'm actually staying here at the hospital in
that's...
an on-call room, and it's very comfortable
That's
here.
terrific. So now you're telling me you're going to end up fighting some first-year resident for a pillow? What sense does that make?
It's not going to be for long, okay?
How long?
Until you and Dixie figure out where you two are.
Oh, well, I got good news for you. We were never especially good at that. And that was before she came back from the dead. You're my family. I mean, you know how the girls feel about you. What am I supposed to tell them? What am I supposed to tell Kathy?
They're gonna be fine. They have their real mothers now, both of them, I'll tell you, this is just karma. That's what this is. Because Jake was perfectly happy with Amanda and their child before I showed up out of the blue and I just screwed everything up for them.
Don't you say that. Don't you ever say that. You want to talk about karma? You want to talk about your karma? You saved Jake's life.
Thank you. Look, here's the deal. If you want to try again with Dixie, I want you to have that chance. I don't want to hold you back.
How do you think you're doing that?
Because I know you. I know you. You give your word. You're not going to break that. You have made a commitment to me, and no matter what it costs you, you won't break that. And who knows? Maybe you and I will take that trip to Martha's Vineyard. And maybe we won't. But either way, I will be so happy that you found love again. Excuse me.
You have to know how sorry I am that I haven't been here for you. But I love you so much. Everything I've done is to get back to you, to my family.
Family? What is that? Is that a joke? That family was a mess long before you ever took your little trip to the great beyond, and I'm sure you'll find a way to blame that on Hayward. Because he forced you to sleep with him while you're married to Cara, right? Then you had to run off to Europe to find yourself. Stop telling us the most important detail that you were pregnant.
I'm sorry, JR. I'm sorry, okay? I know I made a lot of mistakes.
A mistake? A mistake is using your salad fork for an entree. Or forgetting to take your library book back. But running out on your husband and your son, that is not a mistake. That's a travesty. Look, you know what I was doing the whole time you were gone? Trying to keep my family together. Trying to make that perfect family that I never had.
JR, you can have a perfect family.
What are you going to offer me? What kind of advice? Other than to run, because that's always been your choice. But I needed you the most. You left me with my father.
Your father, Adam, he loves you.
Oh, yeah, in his own way, right? So do you. The wrong kind of love, it could be poison. The kind that didn't kill you. You know, I tried being like my father. And I tried to not be like him. I just ended up failing miserably. And now I'm just a drunk. So since you're not dead, you're gonna have to learn to live with that.
JR, I am so sorry that you're in so much pain. I am.
That's all right. I know exactly how to numb it.
You know, when they took Kate from me...
Kathy. Her name is Kathy.
Kathy. You know, they kept her from me.
Yeah, who kept you from me? You know, when you got back from Europe, it was weeks before I even knew that you were here.
I'm so sorry, JR. I'm so sorry, but it's the past. I can't do anything about it now. But I'm here. I'm here now.
For how long? Till it becomes too hard or something or someone better comes along.
Hey! That's enough. Nothing that has happened this time around is her fault. You want to get angry at somebody, you get angry at me.
How'd you find me?
It's a piece of cake. You agreed to stay away from JR. I pretty much guaranteed you were on your way over here.
Right. Here or somewhere new to find yourself all over again.
I'm sorry. You're going to have to learn to ignore him while he's drunk.
Yeah. And I'm getting drunker.
Why? You still pissed that I let you spend the night in jail to dry out?
That's going to cost me my kid.
Right. That's going to cost you, AJ. It's the same old song and dance, isn't it, JR? Whenever you need anybody to blame, somebody else, it's me, or not your mother. Maybe it's Marissa, or Scott, or Adam. You really want to find the problem, it's no further away than the nearest mirror. Well, I gotta warn you, it's not very pretty.
Right. Yeah, from now on, what I do, where I go, my choice. I don't need any of you.
The hell you don't. No, I did not drag myself back from the dead to bury a son. I am moving in here. I am moving in here, and I am not leaving until I make things right.
I think it's a very good idea for you to move in here.
Well, why not?
Well, I think you would be more comfortable at my house. No, look, Kathy would love to have you there. It's important that you're there for her, and we don't know what David has done to you, okay? Nobody does. You need to be checked out. You need to recover, and I don't think this is the place for you to do it.
First time in a while, I actually agree with that.
Well, I think it's not up to either one of you. I just heard you say to him that he blames everybody else for his problems, right? And isn't that the same thing that you've just been accusing me of? That I'm always the victim of what everybody does to me, that it's never my fault, never lands on me, it's never Dixie? Well, if that's the case, then that has to stop. It has to stop right now, because you're my son. And if you go down, that's my failure. It's my failure as a mother. You say that I screwed up your life? Okay. Okay, you're right. I own that.
You know what? Save the Mother of the Year speech for someone who cares. I'm on ice.
Son, no, my son. Please, you cannot blame me for ruining your life and then not allow me to just try to fix it. You can't tell me that I'm always leaving you and then tell me to go. You say that all you want is somebody who cares enough about you to stick around. Well, guess what? I'm here. I'm here now, okay?
This is my home, and you're not welcome here.
All right, well then let's call Adam, all right? I think he'd be very interested to know what's going on here.
All right, fine. Stay wherever you want, okay? Take the whole damn wing. You stay out of my way.
No, I'm going to be in your way 24/7.
I said I don't need your help!
You don't need my help. What do you want?
I just want my son.
Okay. Then we both want the same thing. Because I just want my son back.